Hi, I'm Tim Roble, and welcome to another episode of Adventure Athlete. We're here 3 months at Newport Dunes, and we're at the end, so I thought I would do a final recap of lessons learned and my journey. So going back to the first month, we got down here, we hit our local bars and taverns. Our bartenders did a wonderful job of taking care of us, and we woke up with some pretty weird, crappy mornings for about 3 or 4 days before I took a 4-day break for the first time from drinking alcohol. And I did that with just supplementing my vodka Diet Coke with an iced tea. That went well till we went to the next bar and ended up having a couple and went back to drinking for about 5 days, and then I took another 5 days off. During this time, I had switched and kind of went to a carnivore diet. I was already fat adaptive coming in, but started to go real hardcore carnivore. So we were getting that figured out at where we go for karaoke. We're ordering burgers with no buns. So a hamburger patty, avocado, bacon. Things were going really, really well. Went back to the drinking again and vodka diets. This time about 3 a night. Not waking up crappy, but feeling pretty good. My body was kind of adjusted to the alcohol that I've drank for probably the last 30 years out. Through that journey, went into the second month. I've upped my training. I started putting in a consistent 41 miles on the bike and started rehabbing my ankle so I could run again. I broke my ankle about 30 years ago, tib and fib. I got plates and pins. If you ever break your ankle, take the time to get the hardware removed. I think that's what's been giving me the issues with range of motion and inflammation. I don't really know, because we'll talk about month 3, where about mid-month 3, the beginning, early stages of month 3, I had already taken off drinking a couple more times going back, but I was struggling with my hydration, and I'm journaling a lot of this stuff right now. My hydration, still having cramps. I've upped up, taken my Element. I have another hydration supplement, making sure I got salt, water. I was doing intermittent fasting for until about 12 to 2 o'clock window, maybe like an 18-hour fast, and then I was training fasted. And looking at that process, I was still having cramps, still feeling dehydrated, getting back, and fingers were doing weird stuff, and toes doing weird stuff, so the cramping thing. So I told myself, man, you need to make a change. So what I did is I went into my Instagram, and I changed my frequency to vibrate at a higher level, and frequency is what you frequently see. So I changed anything that was negative, anything that was political. I got rid of them off of my Instagram. So my Instagram and Facebook became very solid of really inspiring people doing really neat, hard things. And kind of did the same thing for my YouTube. I went to YouTube. I found a guy named Wes Watson, and he started talking about the discipline, and you had to quit drinking and having the discipline to work out and lift weights. And so I started watching a lot of his stuff, and that led me to another guy, Reliant Fitness, Brad Dunn, and another guy, Jimmy Queen. I've been watching those guys, and I was like, hey man, these guys are really making huge, big changes, and they're fitness coaches. You get your fitness right, you can get your money right. So I figured, like, wow, let me get my fitness right. So doubled down. I wrote down in my journal, am I adventure athlete or am I adventure alcoholic? Make a choice. It's one or the other. You got one foot on the boat and one foot on the pier, and you're walking, you're straddling. You have to make a choice if you're going to jump on the boat and live your best life, or if you're going to stay on the bridge and continue on, or on the dock like you were before. For myself, I said I want to be more. I want to do more. I want to get a hold of myself. So I stopped drinking, and I did that through just an identity shift. I shifted my identity from maybe an alcoholic, which I gotta be honest, I never really had a problem, happy drunk. Not like I wanted to fight every night, not like I woke up every morning crappy, but alcohol does have an effect on your body in a negative way, and I know that. So I took the time to get myself off of alcohol. Let me switch hands here because hand is getting tired. Anyway, got off the alcohol, and once I made that identity shift, it was no problem to go back to a way of life that I thought was the best and the best version of myself. And that's what this trip was. This trip was set up to be a journey of health and fitness. And I give myself a 90%. I wish I could have quit the alcohol sooner because I would have lost a lot more fat off my body. I've already put on some muscle mass, but I wish I could have did that sooner. But hey, this is where we're at. Tomorrow is a travel day, so we start the travel home. And with that travel, I have to keep up on this identity shift. Please excuse the aircraft, but this place is crazy for planes. Anyway, with that identity shift, I'm taking that home. I have to become a fabricator again. I have to do some work on the Humvee. I got a brand new KTM 2024 890 Rally. Got a few parts left over that I'm going to put on that and take that for what it is and build that out. So if you're into motorcycles and stuff, that should be a really cool up and coming. I'm super proud of myself, and I'm really happy to be here sharing this journey with you. Intermittent fasting, carnivore, alcohol free. That's the three things that I achieved down here. Whatever diet or way of eating that you choose to do, you know, if you're going to be a vegan, do your research so you can get your proper amount of protein and aminos in. Hold my hand up here. You know, I'm not saying carnivore is the be all end all. It works really well for me. I train fasted and I do outstanding with red light therapy also on my ankle. I'm at a spot now where I've regained about 60% about what I lost on my ankle, and I'm going to see that go up. I'm currently out on what I call my 2, 2, and 2. 2-mile walk, 2-mile run through the Back Bay Loop, where I've got on Strava a local legend. I guess no one runs that, but that's cool. And then I walk 2 back. It ends up being about almost 7 miles total, but I call it my 2, 2, and 2. And I've done this now 4 days straight, and it's really worked out really, really well. Questions, comments. I know a lot of you guys will have some questions on this. I did follow Dr. Sean Baker, 1967 on Instagram. He's got a lot of things on the carnivore diet, as well as Dr. Berg, and that will lead you to different people on there if you're interested in carnivore and how to do it. But pretty much all I eat is primarily beef, eggs, salt, some electrolytes. I take collagen, I take creatine, plus some other NAD supplements. I'm feeling awesome right now. So questions, comments, please hit me up below. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe. Drop me a comment down below. That would be wonderful. Even if it's just a little emoji, it helps the algorithm. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tim Roble, and I'll catch you here next time.